Stay tuned at the end for the deck list. We're finally getting down to brass tacks and taking a look at some of the new decks emerging in the wake of GW2 Dual Impact. For today's deck, we're calling it Oops All Char because that's Gundam in a nutshell, really. Ever since the reveal of Quattro Vagina being able to be treated as CHAR'S, the immediate memes of trying to use them along with the STO3 pilot appeared. It was all in good fun and for jokes, but really looking at it, there's more meat on the idea than the jokes say. This is particularly in response to the blocker dominant meta, which this deck has multiple answers to. 1 Year War Rush was already plenty dangerous, but while Amuro and his STO1 Gundam were a key component, that wasn't what you were dealing with most of the time, was it? It was an unblockable Char and his endless waves of Zaku's popping down and bull rushing your shields. This deck has the same concept, but with the bigger long-term goals. It's flexible in that it can rush you, but with blocker decks getting the Rick Diaz, just jumping into battle has become a more dangerous prospect. Not to mention the problem with rush strategies is running out of ammo before you can end the game. Turning Point can help you get some decks set up, getting the cards you need, and bonus draw if you already have Char or Quattro out. That's where the white cards come in. But rather than just blockers, you've got linkage with the red Rick DS, which acts as your own Kira as long as you have a white base. The Yakushiki is also a really good blocker on its own and has repair. Speaking of bases, you want to run Astacasia in this deck since you could turn your Link units into 6 AP heavy beaters who could smash through bases like Underground Desert Base that Wing Zero has been relying on to stall out. The other purpose of the white cards is filter. Avection and Quattro Link's effect help you go through your deck while sending cards to the trash for your big endgame plan, Big Zam. Players have looked at possible Big Zam strats and came to this deck since its on deployment does 4 damage to all blockers if you have 10 or more Zeon or Neo Zeon units, which can be accomplished either by rushing and letting them die out or filtering. Even if you're not against a blocker deck, Big Zam is still a consistent threat. 6 HP makes it hard to deal with, and it has Breach 4, meaning it can easily vaporize most bases. Deck's big weakness includes needing a good starting hand. You can say that about any deck, but it really does come down to having enough early bodies to be a threat, while also having Char or Hyakushiki for offense or defense. It's possible to accidentally use up your entire hand in the early game, so play carefully. Red-blue ping might be trouble since your Zaku's all have pretty low HP, and once again, if you're up against Wing Zero, it can board wipe you, so either end the game early or prep for Big Zam. And that is Oops All Chars. It's a flexible deck that rewards aggro while having backup plans for mid and late game.